good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever. Shit. Sorry, dude. Wherever this message may find you, it's your girl G's Louise back with another video. I want to get on here and talk some shit. You know, like, just talk a little shit. It was all good just a week ago, you know? It was all good just a week ago. You know? I just want to tell you guys, all you fellows out there that are trying to figure out what it is that women want. I know y'all like, damn, what is it? What is it? And you don't get it. You don't get it. It was all good. It was all good, right? Just a week ago. The thing is, right, y'all, guys, y'all jump into, I don't know if you even noticed or you even realize it, not all men, well, men that are conscious and they really have done the work on themselves and know who they are as men, they don't find the need to, they pretty much learned their lessons. They've cleaned up all their messes. I mean, everybody's human, so we're constantly growing and learning and evolving and trying to figure out who we are, what we want, and where we're going, right? So, you know, it's human nature for a man and a woman to gravitate towards each other. May you be attracted to them. May you want to have sex with may you want to have sex with them. May you want to build with them or just spend time with them or talk to them. You have good companionship. You have good chemistry. Whatever the case may be. Are you going to let me over? You going to let me over? Seems like you're not letting me over. I'm going to just go over anyway. But, so, you know, like, we gravitate towards one another at the end of the day, men and women. That's just what it is, right? Whether that shit lasts or not, it's entirely up to us. Women would much rather make it last. Make it last forever and ever. Hey, all that I love, girl. Okay, so we would rather make it last forever. The man, he wants it to last forever, meaning I want you to be this girl that you've been in the beginning, the one that doesn't know all my flaws, the one that doesn't know all my bullshit, the one that is just so madly in love with me. And I'm finding that's what men do. They're like, oh, she figured me out. All right, go to the next one. And then they're like, oh, I just love this one. She just loved me. You know what I'm saying? But she don't know your bullshit. But why are you masking it? Like, why are you guys going into a manipulative mode when you're pursuing a woman? You're telling her all this shit that you think she wants to hear. And I've had several talks with several different men, and they say that women make men lie to them. That's what they said. They said the woman is the reason why we make y'all lie to us. It's what I've been told, and a lot of men feel this way. They feel like they have to shoot some shit up. Oh, I want to marry you, and oh, I want this, and whatever the hell that they be saying and shit, right? They come up with these things to say. And each thing that they say that gets good results, like if he say, oh baby, blah 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 blah, right? Shoot you the shit, right? And you react good on it, he gonna keep giving you more of that. He like, oh yeah, she likes that, you know? And it's not like some men literally set out to play with your fucking head, but a lot of them are trying to hide shit that they think is gonna run you off. Little do they understand is that the very thing that the fact that you're trying to hide it is what's running me the fuck off. You feel me? Like that bullshit that you coming with, that smoke and shit, the smoke and mirrors and shit like that. That is the thing that I'm picking up on. That very thing. So while you running around, I can't tell you how many movies I've seen where the man feels like he has to hide this thing from his wife. Half the time the wife already fucking knew, or already ahead of him, and she's sitting back looking like, well, what the fuck? Why is he doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got me, you got me. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to fuck it up. You're interfering with how I feel by trying to cover up shit that I already fucking know or thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. And that's where it becomes hard and challenging to remain the same woman that you were when you met. It was all good just a week ago. That's what they be thinking. Like, what is wrong with her? She changed. She different. No, you different. You acting different. You are over here trying to clean up some shit and you're messing it up. You're messing up, and you don't even have to do that. You could just come clean and you know, say what, especially in the beginning of a relationship that you're building. You want to build it on solid shit. You don't want this shit to be all shaky and confusing and shit like that. No, you don't want that. You don't want that. And it's hard not to make a nigga feel uncomfortable. It's very challenging. I can speak for myself. Not to like make you feel uncomfortable with my words, because my words can be very piercing in a sense when I'm feeling like, when I know what I know and I'm feeling like some shit is just not being said. Well, you can feel when some shit is unsaid, even with your friendships. Like, you feel so much better once everything is out on the table because you can feel it. It's like that cold shoulder or that chip or that energy switch or that shift. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to feel that with somebody that they really, really care about and adore. You know what I'm saying? And they just want to go with that flow, but you messing up the flow, bruh. I'm confused. Why is that? You're messing the flow up. You know what I'm saying? With all of the things that you're throwing up in the air. Like, there's too many things going up, and it's just, no. All of those things need to be hung up, and the table needs to be cleared. Especially when you're in a new situation, because there is too much. It's too much. Yeah. It doesn't need to be all of that, you know? So I just think that to all you men out there that think it's something wrong with women, or find little parachute windows to fly out of every time you done goddamn fucked the situation up, you messed up the energy. You did. And all she's doing is reacting to it. Okay? Depending upon what woman you're dealing with, some react more irrational than others. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just depends. But some of them are, you know, they're grown and they understand how to handle their emotions. Some of them don't. But we're all human at the end of the day, and when nobody's perfect. So that's from a human standpoint. You need to understand this one thing. We are human. So like, when, like, let's just say, I'm gonna give you an example, right? And I hope that this hits home, and you can really understand what I'm saying when I say this. When you had a friend, and I really put him on a high pedestal. He was very intelligent. I mean, he is highly intelligent, very, very smart. I'm talking about ridiculous. His brain is magnifique. Okay, I fell for his brain before I fell for anything. Not like in a relationship, but I'm just saying I fell for that. Like that just made me gravitate towards him. So I put him on this pedestal, right? And I remember talking to a friend of mine's dad outside, and we were like, I'm talking to him, and I'm like, I really want to ask him, but I just don't want to ask him because I don't want them to think this, him to think that. He was like, but he's just a person. And I'm like, yeah, but he's smart and do this. He was like, so what? He's still a person. Like, he still is a human. He still has the same, like, we're all the same. Like, when you meet Mariah Carey, a nigga meet Mariah Carey, they probably like, oh my God, this bitch is perfect. You know what I'm saying? But no, she's shit just like you. She have fears just like you. She have all kind of, background issues. You know what I'm saying? Things she deals with. She might be beautiful. Like a nigga, I'm telling you, I get head turns in traffic. I'm not even the baddest chick in the world. My body it ain't perfect, none of that. But niggas be like on a nigga. So it's like, they probably think all these things about me. Like, oh my God, she's this. I'm a real nigga. That's first off. I'm a real raw chick. And I deal with real life shit too. And I have real thoughts and real feelings, and I'm not a thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm an actual human being. So with that being said, when you're dealing with a woman, fellas, and women, when you're dealing with men, like these people have the same, they're no different. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why wouldn't I understand something that you got going on? Why you gotta hide it? Why wouldn't I understand that? We're human. You think it ain't shit that I fucking did that I'd be like, oh my God, why did I do that? You know how many things in my life I done dealt with or did, and I'm like, why I want to undo this shit so bad? Like in the moment, I wouldn't take nothing back now. I don't got no too many regrets now. But I'm saying, like, I got one that I'm getting over because it taught me a lot of lessons. So it shouldn't even be a regret, to be honest. But what I'm saying is, you be so afraid to tell somebody, even your mama. Like, your mama was pregnant before. Your mama got her heart broken before. Your mama was late on her bills before. Your mama was broke before. Like, you be scared to tell your mama, I think I got, even an STD or something, like my brother or just anybody. They be scared to tell you some shit. But it be like, but I've been there too. I had that shoe on before. So who am I to judge you? Right? What makes it so hard for you to tell me? I be wanting to know as a woman, what makes it so hard for the man to come and tell you? Especially when it's in the beginning of the relationship. If y'all are building, there's no reason to hold back. The bullshit that you got going on that may spill over into my life. I need to know those things. Now, I'm not talking about you got to go back and tell me every little thing you done ever did in your whole life. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to do that. I'm not into that. We ain't got to talk about your whole past and make you feel incompetent about things because to be honest, whatever you've been through built you up and made you who you are today. The person that I'm attracted to right now. So, why the fuck do you have such a problem with putting some shit on the table that you know that I'm going to need to know? Or you know that eventually I'm going to have to know? Or I'm going to find out? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where the shit gets fucked up. And then y'all niggas be like, oh, you look for the first, you got your little parachute book bag on and shit. And then you at the window, goddamn looking back at me like, I'm about to jump out the window because you crazy. I didn't know you was crazy. No, I didn't know you was motherfucking crazy. How about that? I didn't know that you have all these motherfucking secrets and shit and skeletons in your closet. Because the way you big yourself up, like you this motherfucking, whatever. That's like me saying, I'm Candy Girl, you know. And then I'm over here smelling like shit. The fuck? You ain't got no, you don't smell like Candy Girl. You don't taste like candy. None of that shit. Why is your name Candy? That is a motherfucking, that's false advertising. Okay? It's false advertising. And don't nobody want to deal with that false advertising ass shit. The fuck? Like, this what I be saying. Like, niggas really be, it was all good just a week ago is what they all be saying. Like, man, she was straight. Yeah. But you start bullshitting around, though. And you ain't have to. That's what all I'm saying. You think you got to come up with a fairy tale. That's what you think. You think you got to come up with a whole fairy tale just so you could get what it is you want. May that be my energy, my sex, my time. You know, maybe you need somewhere to live. I don't know what the fuck going on. You know, I'm not, hey, everybody got different things going on in life, you know. You might need to get your business started. You might need the bitch for something. Who knows? I don't know what the reason is that y'all come up with these little fairy tales and fantasies, because that's all y'all do for, because y'all not real capable of delivering these things, these fantasies and shit. I have yet to see a nigga deliver this shit except for in the movies. And I'm you know, I'm a pretty beautiful woman. I've never I ain't never had no fairy tale shit happen to me. And then even in the movies, when the fairy tale shit happen, it's either at the end after she done got drugged, or it's in the event that he's about to come in with his bullshit. He like the grades, or what was it? What's the shit? Not grades. Damn, I forgot the name of it. But where he was crazy and he had them sex fantasies and shit, and he was treating her all nice. He was taking her on a date. He was building her up for the kill. That's what he was doing. Let me show her, take her on the jet and shit. And just like the nigga on Temptation, he took her on the jet and made her become a part of the Mile High Club. Niggas love to be like, I'll change your life, girl. Or like, Why Do Fools Fall in Love? Oh, that's my favorite movie, honey. He's some bullshit. Oh, he was the biggest bullshit. Okay? And he wanted to marry every motherfucking body. He married all three of the motherfuckers. That's why when a nigga be like, I want to marry you, I be like, oh, here we go with this shit. I'm sure you do. You want to marry me and who else? The fuck? I'm just saying. Because I had a nigga want to marry me, propose to me, and then I leave him because he's fucking doing me dirty. And this motherfucker goes and marries another motherfucker. Like, it's like, niggas is... Y'all niggas be confused. I be needing y'all to know what the fuck it is that y'all want and looking for before y'all come my way. I can't speak for the other bitches. Just don't come over here. I need you to understand, everything can be fine. It was all good just a week ago. Let's just be cool though, because I get along better like that. Like I got friend guys, and my friend guys, we have really strong friendships because they know who the fuck I am, and they understand me, and they deal with me under that understanding line. Like, they don't, you know, they ain't crossing no lines, and they definitely ain't coming at me with no bullshit. And even my son caught on quick. My son is 18. When he learned he couldn't get over on me, like, he was like, all right, mom. Like, he ain't shooting me too much shit. I ain't gonna say he don't lie to me, but I ain't gonna say he don't just sit around and just shoot me shit all day. He tried when he was younger, but he don't do that because he knows that I know. Like, he'll come at me with some shit, and I'll be like, Travis, now you know that I know that that's not the truth. And then, you know, he'll rewrite it, but I just don't like when men create these fantasies for us and these fairy tales. And even my homeboy, he's a Scorpio. His name is Kirk Nugent. He's an author and he's a speaker. He's a poet. He's a lot of things. He's really dope. But Kirk has done the work as a man. He knows. You know, he's been around. He's been through some shit. And a lot of men that have done the work on themselves, they understand one thing. And that is that they don't have to come with all of that. You know, they know that the raw is what we respect and what a real woman would want to gravitate to. You know what I mean? And I think that, you know, when you look at the grand scale or the grand scheme of things and you really pay attention, I mean, you know, while it's happening, you can't really process it all the way. But once you look back and you really process everything, you say, okay, this is what's going on. And then you look at it and you realize that this is what it is. And you accept those things as a mature adult. And you start moving accordingly. He made the comment, he said, and I quote, these songs, these love songs, and all of these things, this is what men think that women want to hear. Because the reaction that they get from those songs and those sweet nothings, which I really kind of hate sweet nothings, because I got taught the long and the hard way that shit is bullshit. And a lot of men say it because they think that's what we want to hear. And then they get such good reaction, but then it never lasts. Why? Because it's not real. They're not able to live up to that because that's not who they are. So when a man loves you, it's going to be messy, but he's going to be there. He's going to be there through everything, no matter what. No matter what. And I feel like that's what we're missing when it comes to love. Like, if you take the sex out of that and you see when a man is really just there and he's standing by you now and he's just there. So all your whatever, your shortcomings, all of those things, when he's there, that's how you know. Because ain't none of us perfect. Ain't none of us perfect. Nothing is promised. I love that song. Rihanna. Ain't none of this shit promised. Ain't none of this. Ain't none of this promised. Ain't none of this shit promised. Ain't none of this. Yep, it ain't none of this shit promised. So enjoy your moments with the people that love you. But the people that show that they love you. Not the people that say they love you. Because the people that say they love you and the people that love you, it's far and wide. Far and wide. You'll see the people that show up and show out for your ass. That is the motherfuckers that love your ass. When it's messy, it's not pretty, and it don't make sense, and it's all over the place, and it's fucked up. That's it. That's it. All that sweet nothing shit, and oh, I love you, baby, and then he fucking you good, and then you, I love you too. Oh, but as soon as it get messy, where that motherfucker go? It's crickets out this motherfucker. It's real quiet. I ain't heard a sweet nothing in a whole goddamn week when it get messy. It was all good just a week ago. Signing off on that. Till next time, I wish you peace, health, wealth, and the time to enjoy them all.